Hey guys, and welcome to the Fish Room. I'm Rachel O'Leary and it's time for a Tuesday tip. This Tuesday, this whole week, the whole past 2 weeks have been absolutely insane and I am running way behind on quite a few projects. But most importantly, what I want to get started today is pulling out all the plants I overwintered from my summer tubbing series last year. Normally by now I'd already have the bins filled and be started planting, so I'm running a little behind, but it's not too late yet. So I'm going to pull out some of my tubs of lilies that we overwintered at the end of the season last year, and then I'm going to take you outside and show you how all the marginals did that I stuck underneath my tubs outside. And I was really pleasantly surprised. So let's see how the lilies are doing and get things started. So if you guys remember correctly, all I did was pull them out of the tub, cut back the old growth, and throw them in black trash bags. And you can see that they did really well. And this is really typical. So as you can see in these 3 tubs, all of them have new growth, so they're ready to go outside. Now I have a whole nother box of them to pull out, so I'll show you that in just a second. Here's box number 2, and we'll take a look and see how these did. Pretty good. Well, that one might be a dud. But as you can see, it appears that the vast majority have new growth. So we are in good shape. There's only one bucket that looks like it didn't make it, and I would bet you anything that's my tropical. But it could still come back yet. Now a lot of this growth looks really anemic, and that's because it's been in complete darkness. But within a couple weeks of sticking it into the bins and allowing for the sun to really provide some good nutrients, they'll be ready to go. Now I have some root tabs on order that'll be coming soon, and I'll start the season out by fertilizing these guys too. But as you can see, by overwintering them this way, you can really save a lot of money, because a lot of these fancy lilies are anywhere from $10 to $30 a piece, or even more. I also overwintered my pitcher plants, which have done really well, so I might show you guys that today or maybe next week. But for now, I'm going to take all these outside and put a little bit of water in the bins so that they stay nice and wet. So I've just temporarily placed these buckets in my various tubs. I still have 2 more to carry up, but they're heavy, so I'm going to wait for my husband to do that. And I'll just put enough water to cover them for now, until I get their fertilizer tabs and until I have the bins in their final position. This will allow them to get a jump start on growth before they're in the deeper water. So you guys may remember from last year that I decided to try and overwinter all of my marginals outside, and all I did was hack them back down to the root, or down to the crown, and then put them underneath my bins, which were flipped over and sort of had a greenhouse effect over the winter. It also put them in complete darkness, which is why they all look so pale right now. But as you can see, almost every bin has new growth. Some of which, I just moved these, or opened these up yesterday, some of which is already getting pretty darn good color. So I will fertilize these as well here shortly, and see what happens. And again, this can save me a lot of money from year to year. I also overwintered some of my floaters down in the fish room, which I'll be moving up as soon as I have the bins filled. But for now, I'm just letting the plants get a start until the weather evens out a bit. So I just have the water set to cover, and I'll leave these guys be. Now the next step that I'll probably do this weekend, if weather and time permits it with it being a holiday, is to get all my airline run and buried again, get the bins set up with their sponge filters, and let them start filling so that they can come up to temperature so I can add fish in about a month. So that's all for today. I'm really pretty pleased and pretty jazzed at how well all my plants did. Really a lot better than expected, and it means that I can get away with spending maybe $50 or $60 this year on new plants instead of $200. So that is good news. So I'm gonna get back to work. Got a lot to do still in the fish room today. As always, I really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Stop by my Facebook and Instagram, as well as my website, MsJenks.com, where you can find my upcoming speaking engagements and my current stock list.